It's Mike with Velocity for another edition of the Tech Corner. We're going to do a follow-up video to the removal of the SC1420 system board, and we're going to do the replacement. So, we've got our empty chassis all blown out. I'm going to lower the board in. If you press down the back as you do this, push in with the front, it'll slide and you'll hear it lock. I'm going to take a machine screw, fasten the board to the chassis. And I like to put the procs in first. So and as you do this, you'll see a little orange triangle at the corner, which is going to match up in the direction of the black triangle on the socket. And be careful not to bend the pins. If it's not going in right, you got to adjust it. Sometimes it can be tricky. And you'll feel it slide in. Lock it into place. And these procs, the back side of it is almost flush with the socket, so that makes it a little easier if you line up your triangles. Mark that one. We can start plugging in all of our peripheral cables. Fan clip. System board power. Any IDE drives you may have. SATA power SATA connectors. The button board. Lift up for any peripheral cards you may have. Start putting our heat sinks back on. And these, they kind of go in at an angle because there's these little latches that hold them in place. So tilt them in, and then press them down. You'll hear them latch. And with these, start with number 2, the second processor if you have one, because you got to get these clips in to hold them. They kind of tilt in and we do this one first because once you put this heatsink in, you can't get at that clip. Go ahead and put our VRM in. And you'll notice that there's 2 notches. The socket has the notches, so you can't put it in backwards. Line them up. Push it down. Put our RAM in. Make sure you line up those. In the SC, it's kind of deceiving. You'll see the 2 white sockets. Normally you would put your RAM in the white ones. This one, on the other hand, you start with the black. Push them down. go ahead and put our fan shrouds back in. I like to put the cable, hold it underneath of it. It'll clip down into place. And then the fun part's getting the power connector for it back on. It's hiding down in there. Same thing with the number 2. Clip, clip. And that one clips. And then this one's even harder than the other one. It takes some doing. Got it. That's how you would replace the board.